I'm going to ask you to be selfish. I would like you to be very selfish. Now, when I say that, what comes up for you? I know if you're anything like me, I was taught as a little kid, both in words and by example of my parents, not to be selfish, to be giving, to be taking care of others. Now, how that translated in part in growing up is that then you might become a people pleaser, doing things for others to keep them happy, to make them like you. So do you do that? Do you sacrifice your own desires to keep the peace? Do you sacrifice what you would really truly like to do sometimes because you don't want to rock the boat or because it's expected of you? The expectations of others keep us sometimes locked into a place of continually giving ourselves up. We give ourselves up out of obligation, out of duty. We do it in the name of love a lot, but it's not really love. Sometimes we have to give ourselves up. But I'm not talking about those situations. I'm talking about the ones where it comes out of this deeper place of a pattern of life, a pattern of the way you are. So I'm going to talk about healthy selfishness. That's the selfishness I want you to have. If you're one of those ones that have spent the life where you are the lowest person on the totem pole of all those that get care and get taken care of in your life, I want you to turn that around and put yourself at the top of that totem pole. Because there's a concept called healthy selfishness, and what that says is that in order to truly give to others, you've got to first take care of yourself. Now, that's an easy thing. Most people say, yeah, I agree with that. But then it's harder to do because you've had a lifetime of not doing that. So part of what's involved is choosing the courage to disappoint others to be true to yourself. This came up today in a session with a client where she wanted to go on a trip, but she had all these family obligations and family stuff and all these people that were dependent on her. But they could survive without her, but her mind was she had to do it because that was their expectation. So her choice was to disappoint them and honor herself, or disappoint herself and take care of them. This is healthy selfishness. Setting aside time for yourself. That's another way to care and nurture for yourself every day. It's another part of healthy selfishness. And what's the purpose of this, you say? The purpose of healthy selfishness is to grow more in harmony with your own divine nature, your own divine purpose, your own divine self. Because as was happening with this client, she was seriously suppressing her own divine self, her own divine needs by giving it up to others because she didn't want to disappoint anybody. So this is about you. Healthy selfishness is about taking care of you and your divine self so that you can live this life according to your own divine purpose, to your own divine glorious nature. Take that in right now. Take that into your heart and let your heart mind talk to little mind and tell little mind that it's okay to be selfish. Namasato Kyato, open yourself and be in your own glorious nature, dear one. Yes. Okay, we're going to do a little work here. So, with your eyes open or your eyes closed, I want you to open your heart. Open your heart and say to yourself, I deserve all that I desire. And then say, I choose the courage to take care of my own divine purpose needs now. I choose to honor my divine nature, my divine purpose on life right now, even if that means disappointing someone else. Feel that in you. And I'll tell you a little secret, because I had to learn all this myself. I was one of the best at people pleasing. Still do it some, but what I learned is that I was willing to say no and to honor myself. Others accepted that. They were okay. They weren't happy at first, but they were okay. Because what's going to happen is you're going to feel your power, your beauty, your love blossom as never before. You're to feel your heart light up with such love, greater love for yourself, greater love for all because of this. And then everything that you do for others coming from that place of the truth within you is going to have a different quality, a beautiful quality, a more beautiful quality. So I really suggest and ask that you honor yourself and be selfish in the truth of who you are, because you deserve it, dear ones. Thank you.